so are you gonna say something? Like
No.
you've been saying that you've wanted to be in one of my videos for a while now. Like, are you sure?
Too shy.
Oh, come on. Just say hi or something. You can do it. Come on.
Hi, Mom.
Ah, the sounds of Happyville. Oh, it feels so great. Oops, I got off my chair. Hey guys, Emma here, and welcome to another episode of Road to Max Damage. For those who are just joining in just now, Road to Max Damage is a series where I try and hit the damage cap using mesos only. And do you guys feel like something looks a little bit different from about me? Well, you guys guessed it. I have new hair! Ha 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 ha. No, I'm just kidding. So it's the reboot patch, guys. Reboot is out. Reserve your kinesis and all that. Happyville is out and all that. So I'm super oh, I feel so great right now because it's everything like last year with the shops and all that, and the boxes and stockings and coins and stuff. Lots of stuff. Lots of content for me to tackle now. But yeah, with the reboot update comes a few changes in my character. First things first is they updated my fancy combo to make it not look like, you know, giant cinnamon bun swirling around me. So I appreciate that. I think I look a bit better, which I'm really happy about. But so yeah, let me tell you about the major changes of Hero because it affects me. So basically, Raging Blow does less damage now, but I get 2 more attacks. And then the other major thing is that Chance Attack got nerfed from 125% bonus damage to 25%. So I did a bunch of damage testing on Rimaru right here. And so I used to hit up to 40 mil with before reboot, but now the most I hit is 30 mil, which more or less my math was correct when I was trying to do the math to figure out how much damage I was not going to be doing. But the thing is, because I'm doing more lines, it ends up being that on average I do more damage overall, even though I do less lines, which is fantastic because when I start capping, that means I get an extra 100 million damage per attack, which is gonna be great because then I don't have to whine and bitch about trying to get to Dorothy on an absurdly high time, whatever. But yeah, Reboot is here, Christmas is here, lots of content. Let me tell you about my plans. So I'm gonna definitely raid the coin shop. There's so many things I want, like gold stamps, icogs maybe. My Tyrants have not been completely scrolled yet, so maybe I'll just YOLO some icogs onto them. Or if I suddenly get rich and 10 billion mesos fall onto my lap, I'll probably buy some Tyrant gloves and icog that instead. Yes, I'm crazy enough to icog Tyrant gloves instead of scrolling them. Sue me. Alright, so I already planned this out, and basically we're going to, for this episode, I'm going to just basically do a bit on the updates, and maybe I'll give you guys a couple of hints on how to get the most out of the reboot patch and Christmas. But first things first, important stuff. Much better. Okay, I'm sorry. In all honesty though, I'm actually probably gonna get like all of my cannoneers or whatever to buy out the entire alphabet and number system, because that is like one of the best things ever. But okay, so one thing that Nexon did was they fixed the honor XP system, so they basically compensated every character for, you know, all the honor XP that they missed. So right now I have 170,000 honor XP, and it's been a while since I've gotten anything good on this third line. As you can see, I have attack speed +1 and drop rate 10%. I can actually get this to 20%, but I'm not going to gamble it. Basically, I'm trying to look for a decent third line, so let's try and do that. Nope, trash. I'm more or less looking for crit percent or boss percent, which is very rare on this last line because I think it's like basically the same as getting the rare tier. Or maybe I'm completely wrong and I'm actually not going to be getting anything and I'm just wasting honor XP like this. But let's see. Messo's obtained. Yeah, we definitely need that, guys. Int. Oh, I can't. This is my last one. Ooh, that's pretty decent, I guess. But I'm a hero and all my pets do the buffing for me. Oh, but it can buff my hypers, so that's a pretty decent skill. I think I'm gonna keep it. I like it. All right, so let's get out of Happyville. I'll probably AFK there like all the time now with Gabe because he loves it as well. Shoutouts to Gabe, my guild leader. You still owe me 4 bill, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm just getting really passive aggressive. Okay, so another element that MapleStory has added, well, it's been already added, but anyways, so they added the hyperstat system. So basically what the hyperstat system is basically, once you hit level 140, on top of getting skill points for hyper skills, you also get hyperstats now. So you have a choice of all these different stats, so like strength, dex, HP, all this, but the stuff I want to look at is here. Critical chance, minimum, maximum critical, more ignore defense, some total damage loss. Anyways, so I have 460 points, and I think this goes all the way to level 250. So at least we actually have some end game content now. So what should we look at? So I've been looking at it, and I think I want critical chance and more PDR. More or less, I don't really need any of this stuff, but it's just nice to, you know, as you guys can see here, my minimum critical damage is 23%, and my critical chance is 27? Oh, it's actually 47 when I use Enrage now. Was it always like that? I wonder. It probably was. I just never paid attention. Okay, but that's enough blabbing for now. I think I got too excited, so I just talked too much. But I want to put my stuff in crit because it costs 10 million to reset. And basically what I'm looking for is as much damage steroids as possible right now, because I want to start getting into CRA, doing Empress and HMAG faster and more efficient. So more or less, I'm going to be trying to do things that are going to be faster. So how this works is that there's levels per stat, and each stat has a maximum level. And basically, you get a set of points, just like ability points, every time you level up, starting from level 140. And to level it up, it's almost exponential, but basically, as you can see, the more levels I'm the stat is, the more points it requires me to get there. So as you can see, it went up from 5 to 10 to 15, 20, 25, 30, like so on and so forth. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, or whatever. So that was something I didn't know until I messed around with some of this stuff. But yeah, so crit chance, so we're at 62% crit now. And my min-max crit is a little bit low, so I'll probably throw in that as well. Let's do that. As you can see, I've already been dwindled down to 160 points. But basically, that's essentially how hyperstats work, and I'll probably put the rest of these points, but if you ever need to reset it, it only costs 10 mil. So if you're short on money, make sure you are devoted to these stats you're raising. But since I can spare 10 mil, no problem, I'll do this. So more or less it takes about 180-ish points to 180-ish points. Hold on, 160. Yeah, it takes about 160 points to max out level 10 stuff. So basically, I just maxed out all the crits. When I start capping, I'll probably move it to ignore defense and abnormal status to boost it up even more, but I really don't. Like, this stuff is pretty unnecessary when you start capping. Or maybe it's Nexon's secret way of saying that they're gonna raise the damage cap. Then I'll have to start making more episodes when I start capping! God damn it. Okay, so like I was saying, I want to devote a bit of this episode's time, if not that I already went past the 15-minute mark, which I probably did because I ramble a lot. I'm going to give you guys some tips about this Christmas patch. For those who have not participated in one of these patches before, basically, it's one of those seasonal events where you... I'm going to try and commentate and boss at the same time, but this is going to be a bit difficult. Anyways, so seasonal events, basically, there's always going to be like this event shop where you get a different type of coin currency with each event, and you can trade it for items. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn off enrage. Oops. And basically you just trade those coins or medallions for items in the event shop. So it can be special scrolls or exclusive chairs or whatnot. And sometimes farming these coins is actually rather difficult because you may not know where to go. But so specifically for this Christmas event, in which they did last year, there's two ways of getting these reboot coins or Christmas coins. I'm gonna call them Christmas coins because, anyways. There's two ways of getting it really fast. So the first one is these magic Christmas socks. You can sort of do them like in the background while maybe you go and like do some housework or chores or an essay or whatever, because these things work as pets, sort of. I forgot what they're called, but back in when Jobs was introduced, you could raise these things and feed it items or whatever to get anyways, so basically you just have to nurture these socks, which sounds funny, but and then eventually they'll grow into some magical mystical sock and they will give you coins. So you can just farm that from hunting, no big deal. Now the second one is by getting the RNG boxes that are dropping. So monsters around your level are going to be dropping these boxes where it gives you random rewards. One of the random rewards being coins at a certain amount, being 1, 2, 3, or 5, I believe. And I'm going to tell you what's the best way of farming these right now, because this isn't a guide video, this is just more road to max damage. So this is what I'm going to be doing, guys. As you can see, well, first of all, as you can see, I'm doing much less damage per line, but I'm doing more damage overall, so it feels great. Alright, so I just finished my dailies, and it's been quite a ride. I was very upset, and I became very irrational, and I recorded all these clips, and okay, so normally all you guys see in these videos are like highlights or whatever, like good stuff or me getting lucky, but you guys never see the side where I get super unlucky and just nothing. I went ham on the event shop for iCogs and stuff. And hold on, let me pull it up. So I'm just gonna briefly summarize what happened because I don't want to show you guys those clips because it's nothing but a bunch of mess and it just didn't make sense if I put it inside the video. So basically, I tried to re-icog my ghost ship badge, but I got nothing, and a lot of scrolls failed, a lot of innocence failed. I bought a lot of CSS, and I also tried to cog my cloak, and I got nothing as well, so whoop-de-doo or something. So I got really desperate, and I started irrationally spending money and all that stuff. So I do have bad days, and I have been having a bad day because right now cubes from bosses are glitched, so you can't really buy anything. You can't really like get cubes from bosses. And I was going to make this episode about just like scrolling random shit, but like I said earlier, unfortunately, I did it in a completely irrational manner, and nothing like ended up like, as you can see from this store, I bought out pretty much everything. I'm surprised they don't have cubes in this shop, but yeah, as you can see, I bought all the CSS, I bought all the iCogs, I bought all the cogs, I bought all the stamps. Yeah, I really wish they had a darn. Okay. So the reason why I need cubes is because I have a bunch of these Sweetwater items that I have, but they have crappy stats and I want to sell them. Unfortunately for me, they're I can't cube them because the bosses are fucked up. But you always have to learn to adapt, which is something I didn't do when I was faced with some trouble. So I suffered from it in the end because I ended up spending money that I shouldn't have. But yeah, life lesson or maple lesson to you guys. Just calm down every once in a while if things aren't going your way, and you should be good. Alright, so I noticed that I had one slot left on my cape, and oh, maple froze. But yeah, I had one slot on my cape, and I don't know. Do I have any good scrolls on me right now? I don't think so. I used the iCog and cog from Marvel already, so I would like to get one of these. So these are super cheap, and to be honest, I really don't care what the results are from for my Tyrants, because what's the most important, right, you have to understand what's important for your gear if you want to get max damage. So potential is important, which is cubes, which is why I lost control of myself for a bit, and then followed by scrolling, and then followed by Tyrant stars. Tyrants are really endgame-ish, so you have nothing to worry about there if you're... I don't know what I'm rambling, even this clip is shit. But okay, so we're just gonna work on a little bit of gear, and I'll figure out what to do from there. Alright, so this is Chaos Scroll of Goodness 30% on my Tyrant Hade's cloak, and hopefully it passes. Okay, that's what I figured would happen, but it was nice to give it a try. Oh my god, guys, something amazing just happened. So, this guy, I met him in the FM lobby. He was selling Tyrant gloves for 7.5 bill, but I was like, hey, I don't have enough money, but can I add you, and then when I get the money, can I pay you then? And he was like, yeah, sure. And then he was like, oh, but he just messaged me. He was like, oh, but what was it? One second, I gotta find this guy. So he was like, oh, but someone just offered me 8 bill, and so, but you did offer me first, you did ask me first, so if you could pay me 8 bill, yeah, if you could pay me 8 bill, oh my god, I can't even speak because I'm actually really happy right now. This guy was like, if you can pay me 8 bill, then I'll sell it to you. And I was like, I only have 6.2 bill right now, so I don't think I'll be able to pay you before the other guy can. And he was like, well, I guess I can trust you if I gave you the gloves and then you paid me back later. And I was like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, do you trust me? And so yeah, he was like, yeah, I can trust you, I guess. So I was like, yeah, I'll give you some, and I was like, here's my YouTube, this is what I do, I have a clean record, and all that. So I really want to give this guy a shout out because this is a really generous thing of him to do. Right, so this guy, look at this. So this guy's this awesome. Like, this is really awesome. So let's see. So I can pay you 6 bill right now and pay you the 2 bill over time after. Yes, I can agree to 8 bill. So this guy is amazing. The fact that he can trust me is amazing. Do you have a shop? So yeah, guys, so I'm pretty set on, do you want one? Okay, I have to play the nice guy here because this guy is amazing. I probably will just gift him a shop. Oh, okay. Okay, so 6 bill right there. I'm totally spending this money. I have a bunch of stuff. I'll definitely keep in touch with you. Do you have a Skype or something? So I can talk to you even outside of Maple? Yeah, what's your Skype? Don't worry, I'm gonna edit it out of the video, of course. Alright, so I added him on Skype so I can talk to him outside of Maple in case anything happens or if he's offline. So shout out to this guy, amazing. I will appreciate it very much. So 6 bill for Tyrant hay gloves for now, and then I owe him 2 bill. Okay guys, so we basically got the last item we ever need for, this is amazing. I cannot believe that I met someone this awesome. I'm still in shock, but, yeah, so, okay, I've held on to this epic pot 100%. Yep, almost done. Sorry about that. So I completely forgot Simon was waiting for me, but yeah, so I've been holding on to this epic potential scroll for a long time. I can't afford a unique pot scroll, so it will be alright. So I'm gonna use it on this, and I'm gonna reveal it. Hopefully it'll be 3 lines. If it's not, then I'll probably buy a stamp from the cash shop, because this is some serious stuff I need to do. Or I can just, oh, that's what I should have done. I should have waited. Ah, okay, I didn't expect it. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go Empress with Simon, and I will continue with the gloves after. Alright, so I just finished doing Empress with Simon. It went alright. The only weapons we got was the Metal Fist, and not to mention Simon accidentally left the map right after V2 because he pushed up on the portal or something silly like that. So yeah, I have a lot of Empress gear actually, and I do want to start selling them. Oops. Forgot that I was supposed to do 1 second. Sorry, give me a sec. Right, so back to the thing. So we have Hades, and we also have these gloves that I'm wearing, in addition to these gloves that I'm currently wearing. So as you can see, guys, this is a really crappy pair of gloves. Only 6% strength and 6% strength and 16 weapon attack. So that's my temporary glove. But now I was gonna be using this glove as my temporary glove because I got lucky with it and I found it as epic and all this and that. But now this serves me no purpose, unfortunately, because I got my gloves. Because these were supposed to be my temporary gloves before I got my Tyrant gloves. However, I might even save this for Miracle Time in case I get something good, or if I have 2 sets of gloves for min crit or 30% strength, and the other one could be, you know, decent speed infusion or whatever. So I might hold onto this, or I'll just cube something onto it and sell it. But yeah, Tyrant Haze gloves. We definitely gotta work on this. So, what do we do? Alright, so first thing we should do is that I want to look up how much is a potential stamp in FM. Because a potential stamp in the cash shop is $2, 2000 NX. And let's see, per potential stamp. So yeah, if you... Right now the current NX rate is 1 to 130, so if I find a stamp that's cheaper than 260 mil, then I'll buy it. If not, then I'll buy it from this... Oh, okay, so 300 mil. Definitely not worth it in terms of metals, especially most of my NX was bought with 1 to 120. But we can always check some other items. Potential stamp. So what else? But these are all bonus. Yeah, these are all bonuses, unfortunately. So the cheapest one is 300 mil, so it's not going to be worth it. I'm too excited to yeah, I'm too excited to get this get these gloves going. I'm really happy about them. So let's go to the cash shop and buy potential stamp. I already bought out all the ones in the event shop for, what's it called? What is it called? It's for, fuck. I bought out all the stamps for the event shop for my Sweetwater gear that I was trying to sell. There we go. So as you can see, I have a lot of gear that I was trying to sell. Just was going to recube them and resell them, but right now there's a boss glitch, so that's not really good. So we gotta do something here. So where is it? Peace off. No, I need a potential. Oops. Potential stamp. Oops. Excuse me, guys. Okay, here we are. So a perfect potential stamp. So this is $2 or 2k NX. I have 309k from buying all that NX. So this isn't too bad. I'm pretty happy about it. So that means this is 260 mil if it's 1 to 130 and 240 mil if anyways. Oh, but guess what, guys? I can buy it with Maple points. So technically I still haven't spent any of my prepaid and I still got it for free because I got the Maple points from Hot Time. So I'm a very lucky guy apparently. So yeah, we're gonna stamp this. There we go. So this is 3-lined. So our next order of business is to scroll it. Now, I was thinking about using iCogs to maybe get that +4, +5, or +6. No, I am not that crazy. I am done with iCogs. All the cogs I will be using will just be for shits and giggles on the rest of my Tyrants. So, yeah, we're gonna be aiming for the 30%. Yeah, we're gonna be aiming for the 30% attack scrolls. Hopefully, one of them will pass. If it doesn't, I might just innocence it and go for it again. We'll just see how it goes. Ooh, one passed. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so one passed and one failed. That's not too bad. So I suppose let's go get some hammers. And what did we get from that stamp? I just noticed I got a Miracle Cube Fragment. Where? Was it here? No, that's a Super Miracle Cube Fragment. Apparently don't have anything. Next one, you stinking liar. Alright, so let's go and search up some golden hammers. There we go. So they're 38 mil right now, so this is a little bit steep considering the amount of money I have left over, but I'm way too excited because I finally got gloves, which is an amazing milestone. So hopefully these will pass. Oh, so this one passed. That's awesome. And let's hope this one will pass as well. It's a 50% chance. Ooh, they all passed. That's amazing. Okay, so we can scroll it again. Hopefully one of them will at least pass. Please. Yes. And one more. Please, 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 please. Yeah. Oh yeah, guys. I'm so fucking happy right now. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have enough money to star it. I don't have a 5-star equip scroll either. In fact, let's look up how much a 5-star equip enhancement scroll costs. 30%. It's a 30% chance. Oop. Okay, so it's 1.4 bill for a 30% chance. As much as that's appealing to me, I don't think I can afford it. But instead, I can do this 2-star enhancement, and then I can Star Force the rest when I'm rich. Because right now, I don't really have to wear them, but I do have to upgrade it. So, I guess, since this doesn't blow up the item, I guess I might as well do it. Because I won't be able to afford a 5-star anytime soon. So, let's go for it. So, there we go. So this is a 2-star Tyrant Hades gloves. How much does it cost to... So 55 mil per enhance, and it gives a lot of strength. And even without potential with strength on it, it gives me quite a bit of range considering that I only lose 9k from it. Oh, but then this also gives me... This also makes me lose 9k, so I can't really say much. Well, guys, so this is pretty amazing. This was really unexpected. I owe the guy 2 bill now. I hope to get that money very soon. I really need cubes to come back. I might have to think of some other way of doing it. But if there's more time in the episode left, I'll add more clips. But if there isn't, I guess this is a good good time to say goodbye. And oh man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, guys. Yeah, hope to see you guys soon. Bye.